Good pop flash for CT window. Yeah, there's a couple. What was this one? Fuck.
Throwing flashbang.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
Throwing a grenade.
Because it like hangs in the air. Honestly, I think this one's actually better. It's really simple. You throw it off the wall like pretty hard, and you can peek out with it. I don't
Throwing flashbang.
like the harder you throw it, obviously the more you can peek with it, and the better it becomes.
Deploying flashbang.
It's really simple. Or you can, what I always do if our opper ever has like bad spawns to the window, so like if Mo were to spawn like over here, and he's like, or like even like back here, I guess, and he's opping the window, I would just be like, yo, one of the A players flash over mid, like right away. Like so an A player just spawns and he just like comes over and just throws a flash. Oop, that flash sucked, but you get what I'm saying. So that way anyone that comes over here to pick gets blind, and you get that control. But obviously you mean after the smoke fades. What I like to do, if I were upping the window, when I see their smoke, I like count to like 4, like 1, 2, 3, and I just like throw like a shitty smoke myself, like right there, and then I come like right here and I just wait, because I know, or maybe even like a little bit deeper than the one I threw, like that was too deep. Not even that was like perfect, because I know when their smoke fades, they won't be able to differentiate like when my smoke and their smoke like fades in and out, and I can get a cheap pick, like a really cheap pick. But for the most part, I don't think you should be hanging out around window if window is smoked and they have like full mid control. There's not many kills for you to get, right? So like your cat player should typically be like watching this window boost for you, whether it be like he rotate off of B and hold it from here, and you should generally rotate back to like CT spawn or like in B or something, or like reposition up on cat or something. Because once window's smoked, there's not much shit for you to do as a mid opper, like around mid itself. I guess you could op connector, but those shots become a little bit difficult because you're one dimensional. What's the best defense against a team like Navi that plays really slow? Save your grenades. Like you just have to let them, like you can either save grenades, like save smokes and shit like that, and smoke off choke points late and make them have to come through them with minimal grenades that they have left, or you can take advantage of the fact that when a team like Navi plays slow, what that means is their players on the extremity are all alone for a very long time. So like their guy that holds upper B might actually leave upper B to take mid, and their guy that holds A is either holding from Palace or a ramp, or like he may be like in between, like somewhere like right here. So you could like double push up on like the extremities of the map and kill their guys on the extremity, and then make the guys in the middle of the map have a fast reaction, and hopefully they'll run into the other guys on your team that are prepared for that. So those are like really the only two things you can do in my opinion. I think fighting them head on in the center of the map is kind of what they want, because generally Navi's slow because they take mid control slow. So like they'll have people like focused on top mid. Like they know the reaction when you fucking push top mid. Obviously it could work if you hit your shots, but how to counter a good crossfire on BST. Generally I'm not a very big fan of going B when you know there's two there. Like you have to force two guys not in B. Like the only reason why I would think to go B is if like you took mid, and so you took mid and you like killed the guy window, or you killed the guy like connector, and you wait long enough and you get cat control. So that way you could assume that that this cat guy rotated like away, because I mean if this guy lost like 1 or 2 players towards A, chances are he doesn't want to sit in the smaller bomb site that's hit less frequently than A, so I'll probably rotate out. Or if you take mid control and you kill the cat guy, and then you sell like a small fake towards A, like if you're like coming up here and like you throw like a jungle smoke, whatever, like right here.
Laying down smoke.
I think that's the cat. No, that's the connector smoke. Yeah, connector smoke. So if you throw like a deep connector smoke like that, people get scared that you're gonna come through that. And then as this is fading, you just have like a connector lurker. Like you have a guy like chilling in connector, smoke off jungle. You'd probably force 3 of the remaining 4 guys to be centered around A, where like one guy's probably up behind this jungle smoke, one guy's here, and then like another guy's like rotating through spawn, and then there's one B. But generally, you'd never want to go B when there's a potential crossfire.
So totally rock, squirt. To give you some fin. Noggin.
It's a really aggressive T side. You just use nades early. You use nades early, and you literally can just shit on them. Aggressive T sides, like really aggressive T sides, shouldn't be that effective. With the main exception of like if you aggressively take the center of the map. Pretty good B exec is like, I think this is a smoke for, yeah. So that's that smoke. Kind of a little bit shallow. I should have aimed lower. This one's a bitch. I don't know.
Throwing smoke.
Yeah. Honestly, I just like throwing those two smokes. I don't like throwing that smoke because I like it to be like just really bang bang, where like two guys throw smokes and then you throw a couple flashes over. Like one guy throws this smoke and then just throws two late flashes, and then and then like your first guy is like starting to run up and mollies van, and then like your second guy who's gonna support him like mollies through there. So that way that's mollied. And then everyone just jumps out the window and like filters, clears this, and then you wrap the site.
So totally rock, squirt. To give you some fin. Noggin. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You just gotta really just, I guess the main thing is just experience, right? Like the more times you get killed in stupid ways in CS, you're like, I'm not gonna die in that stupid way again. That's the best thing I can give you, is like you just gotta keep playing and brush it off. But the more mad you get, the less you're gonna focus and the less you're gonna remember those mistakes. And yeah, watching demos is also really important. So like throwing those two smokes and then this smoke is really good if you throw the center site smoke, because what happens is like if you fake like you're taking top mid, like if you throw the smoke for top mid from T spawn, throw like that smoke, and then you have, so it's like a 5 smoke strat obviously. So you have like that guy throw that smoke, then you have one guy like come out mid, molly connector, and like come back mid, throw the window smoke. And then you have these 3 smokes at B. So like you have 4 guys now at B and 1 guy's lurking top mid. Like you can honestly leave if you want. You don't have to stay top mid. You just, but if you want to hold the rotates from top mid, you can. And then you have 4 guys back by upper B. The guy that threw the spawn smoke comes up. He'll probably be like the 3rd guy out in the rush. And then these guys obviously line up their 3 smokes. And then, like I said, same shit. But this smoke's important if you're like on like a save or something. Like say like you're on like a tech 9 buy. Something that Fnatic does really good is they'll like smoke out all this shit. Like they'll smoke off all these things, and they'll jump out with their tech 9s and like get lost in the smoke. Like because when you're in this smoke, the players that are playing B get so frantic because you can come out from like 4 different ways at this point. You can be like this side, this side, this side, or you can like fight from up top like at the vans and shit like that. So like people start backpedaling B and shit. Like they don't know where to look at. They don't know what's gonna happen. They don't know if you're gonna underhand a flash through the smokes. Like I know as like a player that plays B, that shit gets so chaotic. When people are out in the site with tech 9s running around, and there's a smoke here, and you have no idea what they're thinking, you're at the whim you're at the whim of CS:GO at that point. May Gaben be on your side, because that's how Fnatic won that Randy ass round against TSM. Like that's just how you win rounds. You just get lost up in the B side. Fuck, what time is it? Oh my god, I'm late for practice. I gotta go, guys. Fuck, I'm late for practice.
Meter in the pub, it's going down. Meter in the screen, it's going down. Meter in the match, it's going down. Anyway, meter gang, see you're going down. Match number 6, do the damn thing. ESP on nuke and she's starting CT. Colt in her hand, let his body at her feet. She's fragging real hard cause she's from